Now joining us to better understand the mental, emotional, and physical benefits of having an organized life is clinical psychologist Dr. Jonathan Lassiter. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I have to be honest, for years I've been talking about how I need to get organized, but I never really thought about the connection to the mental health benefits. I've always thought of it as just, being organized is the right thing to do. But talk about the connection between mental health and being organized.
Yes, so being organized has a lot of benefits for mental health. So I'm going to give you three.
Okay.
So one is less stress. When you're organized, you know what you're going to do, when you're going to do it. You can block out your time. And so then you're not thinking, oh, am I going to have time to do this?
Sure.
Oh, am I going to have time to do that? You know when. And so it decreases your stress. So also, better sleep.
Okay.
So when it comes to sleep, again, if we're not organized, we tend to leave things for later and we end up and it's 11 o'clock.
You're right.
We still have things to do,
Yep.
right?
And then I lay down and my mind is racing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So not only are you getting to bed later, once you're in bed, you're not sleeping as well. So when you're organized, better sleep. Also, better health. So you can plan your meals better, which better diet,
That
right?
makes sense. Okay.
And also exercise, and things like that. So better health.
So we know it, when the doctor tells you to do something, but it's another thing to actually try to implement it from a physical or from a clinical perspective. Are there first steps that we can do to try to create a new healthy routine?
Yeah. So as you know, I'm a clinical psychologist. So I always tell my clients who are struggling with this, start small, right? So what may be small to you, though, may be large to someone else. So it just depends on the person. But start small. And I always say, make a SMART goal. S is for specific. So you want to be specific. So instead of saying, I'm going to work out, how are you going to work out, right? You want it to be measurable, right? So how long are you going to work out, right? Action-oriented, realistic, and time-oriented. Give yourself a time limit to do that goal. Say, I'm going to do that before lunch.
I didn't realize that being organized could help with being spontaneous.
Yes.
To me, it almost sounds counterintuitive, right? Because I'm thinking, oh, I don't need to be organized. I just want to be free. But if you're organized, tell me that connection.
Yeah. So if you're organized, then it frees you up. Because again, remember all that stress? You don't have that. Your mind can be at peace. So you not only schedule the task you have to do, but schedule blocks of time to be free and really be free. Really.
Wait, schedule your freeness,
yes,
so to speak?
Yes, because then it frees you up. So you're not saying, oh, I can't do this because then I'm going to run up against this time block or I'm not going to know when, So you know when you're going to have your free time. So this also becomes something you can look forward to. But go down rabbit holes, explore, imagine. But having a schedule helps you do all of that.
Is it possible to be a kind of person, or is it possible to take it too far? Like, are there warning signs if someone's too rigid, if you will, with their organization?
Of course. So the warning signs of being too rigid: anxiety. You ever meet those people?
Absolutely.
Right? Where one thing goes wrong.
And then they can't
deal. They can't deal.
Yeah.
That is a telltale sign right there. Right? So if anxiety comes about and they just can't let it go, also if they can't move on to their day. So, okay, so I didn't do this, so I have to do this before I can do it, and now they're behind. Okay? When the routine starts to become a hindrance and starts to create the anxiety that's meant to alleviate, you're in trouble.
It's so interesting. There's a line in there somewhere. I don't know what it is, because I also know that you've talked about the fact that if you are organized, it can help if you have existing mental health conditions, maybe like ADHD or anxiety or depression. But if you're too far on the other end of the spectrum, it causes anxiety.
Yes.
Where is that line?
It's all about balance. And again, that's going to be different for every person. So that's one thing that I work with my clients about. Where is the balance? So I always think about function. Are you able to function in your life? Are you able to get the things done that you want to get done? And if you are, then that's where your balance is.
And if not,
then seek help.
Yeah, which is why we have folks like you. All right, thank you for all of your insights, Dr. Lassiter. Thank you. Coming up, tips for keeping the kids healthy as we fall back into fall sports season. And later, these high school girls are scoring touchdowns in a league of their own. All that and more just ahead on Wellness Today.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.